Hello, it's Big Cheds, and this is the Trading Encyclopedia daily education series on my YouTube at Cheds Trading. Find me on Twitter at Big Cheds and Bitcoin Live, where I'm a founding analyst. For today's lesson, we're going to talk about bar charts. What is a bar chart? You see here in TradingView, this little symbol and pulls this up. What is this? Who would use this? Why would they use this? Well, this is a standard actually in Western TA or classical charting. You have the same information as a Japanese candlestick, except there is no candle body. A bar chart, also known as the open, high, low, and close candle, right? And we'll take, for example, this candle here. Now, you see there are red and green candles on my display, but many times you'll see just a black candle, neither red nor green, and you really have to visually look closer. But you can see here's the open, here's the high, here's the low, and here's the close. Here's just a little write-up on what a bar chart is. You can pause this and read this at your leisure, of course, but you will go back to candlesticks, and then you see what the bar chart is. So it's the same information. Now, Japanese candlesticks developed in the 18th century for rice futures trading. They tell you a lot about the psychology of the market, and there's a lot of pattern-based trading you can do with Japanese candlesticks because it makes it a little bit easier to visualize what the candle's doing, to visualize the open and the close. But this is a stylistic choice. Many classical charting enthusiasts, more people who prefer a more simple method, will not even use even red and green. They'll just use a bar chart. You can see where the open, high, and close are. And sure, you can still do things like head and shoulders. You can still look at double top, double bottom. You can still see the same construction. You just have to look a little bit closer, a little bit more carefully to recognize a pattern, to recognize what's going on, right? Because this open, high, low, close, or bar chart, it doesn't emphasize the open and close relationship as strongly as candlesticks. But for some people, this is what they like. This is a stylistic choice. Some people like light mode on TradingView. Some people like dark mode, right? For example. So when people talk about what's a bar chart, it's Western TA, it's classical charting. It's a more simple visual representation of the price trend. And you can use it or you don't have to use it. It's very much your choice, what you prefer. As you know, I prefer Japanese candlesticks. But at least now you have an idea, you understand what a bar chart is, or an open, high, low, and close candle. And this is part of the Trading Encyclopedia daily education series on my YouTube, Cheds Trading. Find me on Twitter at Big Cheds and Bitcoin Live, where I'm a founding analyst. Thank you, everybody. I hope you're doing well, and I'll talk to you soon. Big Cheds out.